Hello guys, do you believe that your origin is Alpha Draconian one? If so, then you have to support the agenda of Alpha Draconian to manage people with fear. Fear-based control is most common among the Alpha Draconians, and if you support Alpha Draconians, you support the effective management of them. And so guys, I do not support Alpha Draconians in their agenda because, I have no fear and I have nothing to lose. Therefore, I have nothing to fear, and I am not manageable in this reality and thereafter. And if you support Alpha Draconians, you support fear-based control. Note to the reader. After the fact of having published this paper, it has come to my knowledge that the Thuban, Alpha Draconian calling himself Abraxas, is not a female. I was contacted by a Thubanese about this issue. It's too much to change all the gender references in this and the next article because I equally need to change it in the PDF version for this paper. This is the reason why I let it stand as it is, but instead make this note to the reader. In reality, she is a walk-in, which means she is non-physical ET, whom as a soul is possessing a body, where an original soul already dwells. It's like a soul came into your body and shared it with you, and you kept yourself in the background. She emphasized that she did not just walk in, but that it was an agreement between her and the original soul. Walk-ins are not uncommon these days when people are evolving. But why is she here? What does the Council of Thuban want? Because the Alpha Draconians are super bad, aren't they? If someone would eat you alive, it would be them, right? Not according to Abraxas. She admits, though, that there are Dracors in lower densities who are more like savages in that respect. But she is the messenger of a very highly respected royal dragon council. And of course, as usual, they are us in the future. Abraxas says we have a lot of draconian DNA in our body and that our reptilian brain comes from them. The reason they are here preparing for harvest is because we called for them, our future selves. Due to that, it's time. The Thubans also believe that they are here to assist James of the Wingmakers, whom they in most parts support. Apparently, the Thubans have told the Andromedans and the most densely populated area of sub-races of Draconians is the constellation of Orion, Rigel, and the star system known as Capella. The Thuban thinks that fear rules and love is weak, and the weak are meant to be slaves. Therefore, they don't exactly bring peace where they show up. They use technology for control and domination, and they brainwash their young to be suspicious against other star races, including humans. Abraxas refers to Coulier paper, but neither confirms nor disputes the information therein. So this is the story the Andromedans are telling us about the Draconians. Thuban is one of the star systems the Sirians have conquered. So then the Draconians are pretty much in alliance with, or maybe even slaves to the Sirians, right? Not according to Abraxas. She is talking about archetypes ruling the universe, where the prime creator is on top, and the Alpha Draconians, or the Thubans of the 12th dimension, is an archetype of the first order, while both the Sirians and the Whole Alliance are archetypes of the third order. It means that these Thebans are way higher up on the interdimensional scale than the Assyrians, or at least so they claim. However, they are promoting the third order archetype as being the controller of this 4D reality. This shows clearly in the thread where Abraxas promotes the second coming of Jesus, whom is none less than Jesus Lucifer Enki. But isn't Lucifer Jesus' adversary? No, according to the Thebans, Lucifer is Jesus' mirror, which means that when Jesus was battling Lucifer or Satan in the Bible, he was simply battling his own dark sides, the ones inside himself. The Thebans distinguish between the sky blue or cyan-colored dragon and the red dragon. The former is the master dragon and the latter is the prophecy called the devil, and is so neutralized, discharged in the entwined serpent of double dragon of the white Lucifer with the black Lucifer. But as long as we are reading this paper, we need to keep in mind who is the group of entities declaring themselves as being next under the Prime Creator. They say they are both our ancestors and our descendants, like so many others. The thing is that if we look at this in perspective, there's a change that each of these channeled sources who say they are us in the past and in the future could potentially tell us the truth. We have the Greys, we have the Pleiadians, Cassiopeians, and many more. They all fit into this agenda, as we shall see.